this is Georgia Stitcher. I'm Cindy.
And I'm Emily, and this is our demon dog, Scout.
This is Scout. You'll hear more about him in a little bit. All right.
Go.
Go play. All right, so this is our second video, and we are so excited. We debated how many views we'd get last week, and we were hoping for more than 15, and we've got a lot more than that.
109 maybe?
Like 300 views, but
More like 100 something.
subscribers, we got over 100 subscribers in the last week, which is crazy and so amazing, and we just love this community, and it's really fun. So anyway, we wanted to say thank you so much, and we're excited to try again and do this again. So hopefully will be fun this time. All right, so first of all, we're going to kind of give you a little bit of an update of what's gone on in the last week for us. They announced that school will open. They pushed it back an extra week, so our kids aren't going to school until August 17th. So Emily, what grade are you going into?
I'm going into 3rd grade.
3rd grade. And so they gave us a choice of virtual or in person, although in person would be limited based on the level of the virus in our area. What did we pick?
We picked, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go if they let us go. And so then the next debate was the in-person groups, are they letting them actually go? The most recent update is that they're gonna go to school basically half the time. So 2 days a week in school, 3 days a week virtual, and divide the groups in half. So only half the kids are there half the time, and then the other half come in.
4th and 5th.
Yeah, 2nd grade and below is full time because I think they just struggle to do virtual with that age group.
Yeah.
But she's a 3rd grader, and her sister's a 5th grader, and her brother's a senior. So they're all going to be
It might
in
be
person.
easier this year on virtual since we're in 3rd.
I think it'll be easier. I think they also kind of figured out more what they're doing with virtual. Last time it was completely just immediate, and they had no warning, and they absolutely did the best they could. But
Yeah.
how do you feel about going back to school?
I want to go back to school. I want to see my friends.
Yeah? Is that the main reason you want to go back? It's been a long, long summer. So, hoping that they let us go back. Are you scared at all?
I'm not scared of Corona. The only thing of Corona that I am scared of is since we're like at recess, like this would be the only time I could see my friends if they're in a different class. At recess usually, but we have different areas, so now we can't see each other at recess.
Yeah, they're segregating the classes, and so normally all of 3rd grade would be able to hang out.
I just hope some of my friends are in my class.
Right.
Like,
So it's stressful. It's tough. And that, God bless our teachers. They're doing the best they can. And our principal. So it's just a tough time. So anyway, that's what's going on. We're planning. We're still 2 weeks out from school starting. But we're hopeful that we'll actually get to go. It was 1 week, and then they bumped it. So anyway, well,
1 week a week ago.
let's talk about our projects. So first we're talking about finishes, and I was able to go by my mom's house and steal my prior finish that I want to show. This one I did back in college is the best we can remember. I have absolutely.
You said it was high school.
I might have started in high school. It might have taken me a couple of years to do it. I don't know. But this was.
Maybe like the last.
I can't even tell you. I think it's Ada, and I'm sure it was just the fabric. And I have no idea what the pattern is. Maybe someone watching will recognize it. But it's a cute Amish scene. I think it's Amish, or it's just, old-timey.
It's so cool.
But this, my mom actually paid, I think, Michael's or one of those stores to frame for me after I finished it, because I did spend a lot of time on it, and it lives on my mom's wall. My mom lives nearby. She lives in Tyrone, Georgia. So we stopped by her house yesterday to drop her off with groceries, because she's not going anywhere, and picked up that to show you. So that's previous finish.
Okay.
As far as finishes this week, did you get any finishes? No, that's okay. I got 2 small, tiny finishes.
Advent.
First one, yes, the Advent animal. So the first one I was able to finish Mary Mouse, which, if you remember, was one of my Advent animals from Brooks Books Publishing, and I should be showing something behind it. This is on red, Christmas red Ada. I think it's 18 count. And I did what I called 4 colors. And, the red's a little bit blended in, but I think it looks cute. It was nice to mix up.
And you can see it's the little tutu.
Little tutu. Here you can see it. And then the next one is Duncan Dog, number 4. And Duncan Dog's also on Red Christmas Ada. And I did change one thing in him. The border was supposed to be in that kind of lighter red that Mary Mouse was used, and I used a darker red so that it would show up a little bit better. So that's Duncan Dog. I had hoped to start the next one.
You can see his little sweater too.
Yeah, you can see it's like a plaid looking color.
Yeah, and it's like the background to the lighter red.
So this, that was Duncan Dog. But it's Brooks Books, Advent Animals. It's a freebie on their site. I think they released it several years ago. Ooh, 2014, so it's been out for a while.
I was 2.
you were little. So those are my finishes. Next up, let's talk about works in progress. So, Emily, can you tell us about your elephant that you were working on?
I lost the strings.
Bring it over.
I lost the strings, so I haven't done any progress.
So this was a kit that we bought. She started it up in Michigan.
I didn't start
and
it
after
there.
the video, she was going to go work on it, and she couldn't find her thread. So what are we going to do?
We're going to use some of her extra threads.
Some of my stash. So we're going to have to dig out some stash and try to match something up.
Yeah.
So Elephant didn't get any work this week, but she had a new start. What did you start this week?
Like,
Just
that's her. That's Cameron's.
Oh. Oh, meanwhile, okay, you got it. Give us this one first. So her new start was the kit we showed last time. It is a sloth. I need to show the pattern. Here we go. It is a sloth from Cross Stitch Style, I guess. Cross Stitch Style. So she started this after our video last week. Let's show them what you got. So she got some legs.
No, that's his arms.
Arms. Legs, arms. Good sloths. Yeah. Okay.
Arms have arms.
Okay.
And sloths have arms.
And a cute little kitten needle minder, which I
Yeah,
wish I could
so
tell you which
cute.
store I bought it from, but I forgot.
It's so cute.
So that's her sloth. So she's making good progress.
And we can put this on.
Absolutely. And Cameron, my 10-year-old daughter, has also been working this week on her project, and so I think she's going to give us a quick cameo appearance and show us her project. Come on in.
See her.
Scooch over, scooch over.
Peach.
Come on, Cam. This is Cameron. You won't see a lot of her because she's all shy about cameras. But she was working on, oh, you don't have the other picture part of it. I don't want to show the pattern. Is it over here? Here we go. We're not supposed to show the pattern on video because then people steal it and that's not good. We got to give credit to the designers. All right, so she was working on Cross Stitch Styles little hedgehog, also a kit we picked up. So cute. All right, show us your progress, Cameron. Good. There we go. It's starting to look like a hedgehog. What did your dad tell you it looked like?
Eyebrow.
A giant eyebrow.
Like,
I can see it. It's possibly an eyebrow. But good job,
that
Cameron. So that's Cameron. You might get peeks of her now and then, but she tries to be all shy. So, all right, scooch, scooch. All right, those are your works in progress. Oh, she does have one non-cross stitch work in progress she wanted to show.
Yep.
She does do some crochet.
Yep.
And so she is
Started working on this again today. Some triple crochet.
It's a triple crochet, big old
I'm
blanket.
gonna make it a blanket. It's not a blanket yet though. It's
No,
like it can cover up part of my feet pretty much.
Yeah, a scarf, maybe.
Make it skirt.
All right, those are her works in progress.
Yay.
Okay, mine. I only worked on a few projects this week. First, I'm going to show you. Actually, the best thing this week is my prescription glasses came in. My new prescription glasses. Yes.
Wow.
So I had LASIK done about 15 years ago, and so I don't need glasses for driving or normal day to day. But as we get older, our eyes seem to fail when it comes to reading and getting close up. Stop. And so I had gone to the doctor about 2 weeks ago to get see if I could get readers, because when I worked on linen, I couldn't see it. and it hurt, and I buy the dollar store readers. My eyes would start to ache after like 30 minutes, no matter the strength. I'd try different strengths. And so I had bought an Light magnifier, which worked, but was kind of bulky and in the way and difficult to always have available. So anyway, went to the eye doctor, got a prescription, and they came in this week, and they came in on Tuesday, and it was amazing. So it has made such a difference in what I can see. I don't need the magnifier at all anymore. And so it made me want to pick up.
For the light though?
I have a different light. Now I just got a Light, and so the light works, and I don't need the magnifier part of it. So it's made me want to pick up linen and try linen. So I kind of got busy on my Nora Corbett Eva, the little witch who...
Eva the thread?
Eva's her name, I think. It's the name of the pattern. And so, and this is on 28 count Sage Summer Khaki linen. I got it at a store up in...
You spend that much?
And so this is what I've gotten done on Eva. It's mostly her dress, obviously. She is got a whole lot of black. And I actually am doing it in all of the called for DMC with the exception of the black. And the reason is when I bought this actually up in Michigan, and the store that I was purchasing from didn't have the black DMC. So 310. And so I ended up picking up Weeks Dye Works mascara. So all of the black is in Weeks Dye Works, but the rest of it is in DMC and will be in DMC. So that was really fun, and I can see it. I can see it with these glasses. It makes such a difference. So, you like it? She's so pretty. I can't wait till I get to see her face and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was one, and then the other project, other than pandemic, which I will talk about in a minute, that I started was the Tiny Modernist Christmas Dreams Sal. This came out yesterday, the first part, which is the middle that you can see. It is a 5-part series that'll be coming out, I think, every month, and then the last part comes out the first date, December 1st. So I'm going to hope to try to keep up on it. This is one of my first sals that I'm going to work through, and so I literally just started this yesterday. Not much in it, but
that's so cool.
a couple little trees.
That's cute.
Yep, and this is on 28 count French lace. Winchell Perman? Winchell, I'm so bad. Anyway, that linen. And so that's also fun. It's only 28 count, but it's still, I can see it. It's awesome.
Linen?
That's linen. I can read that. I just can't remember the brand. Winchlet?
Winchell.
I'm killing it.
Winchell.
So that I worked a little bit on, and the rest of my time, honestly, was worked on pandemic.
Yeah.
So I got another page finished. So if you don't know, which most people do, Pandemic is a Longdog sampler that came out a little over a month ago. It is massive. It's 365 by 429 stitches. I am doing it on 18 count Ivory Aida with DMC 333. And I have finished, let me back up a little bit, 7 pages. So hold this side up here. Hold it, got it. Okay, so this is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 11. And so I finished this one.
Why don't you do 8,
this
9?
Week. I'm kind of doing a diagonal just because it's fun to mix it up and not have to do the same area every time. But this is page 4 that I worked on this week. And it's so fun. There's just some really cool motifs. Little butterflies. There's some like spiders, which is really funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know
Look, show them this. See if they know what this is.
Oh yeah, there's a big debate as to what this motif is.
We have like no idea what it is.
Yeah,
it's like a little radish,
like a mushroom or
thing.
a radish,
Like
a plant.
I have no idea.
Hey, if you know what this is, and there's been a debate on
Maybe
the
it's like a
Facebook page,
tree.
but if you know what this is, let me know in the comments. That'd be awesome. The other thing I was going to say about this is that I am doing this one strand over one, like I said, 18 count Aida, and I discovered through YouTube videos a couple weeks ago the pin stitch, and let me tell you, having just doing strand after strand of the same color and doing the full length of the strand, it has made such a difference with my speed, because you can pin stitch, and you have to Google and find a video if you don't know how to do it, but like an example of one of my pin stitches is right there. And you can barely see it, and it gets covered. I always put it on a square that's going to be covered anyway, so you don't see it afterwards. It makes it so much easier to not have to thread the tails underneath the back with only one strand. That's difficult, and I've found that made such a difference. I also do a waist knot to start, and so I rarely have to thread anything in the back. It's just been it's been really great. So anyway, if you don't even know anything about pin stitches, I recommend it. I think it's only going to work on Ada. I don't know. Teach me if you guys know more. And I think it's probably, I'd be hesitant to do it with 2 strands because I think it would be much bulkier. But with 1 strand, it just hides under that Ada, and it's so much easier. So pin stitches are amazing. So that is my pandemic, which is where I spent most of my time. So I was going to next talk about haul. Let me make sure I got everything done. Haul. So I bought a bunch of crap. So pardon my language. So we're going to go through it. You wanna...
Okay.
First one I bought. This was at Hobby Lobby, I think. Might have been Joann's. But I got the World of Cross Stitching, the World of Cross Stitching magazine, and it came with a cute little kit. Which no, not yet. And I don't have it in here, but it was a cute little. It had a cute little kit for a cupcake that was included in it. But there's just a lot of cool patterns in there. I'm not sure what I'll do in it, but that was fun. All right, try this one next.
Okay.
You hold it up. So this is the fabric of the month from Fat Quarter Shop, and it's just a pretty pink. Pale pink. And I'm getting both the linen. It's 28 count linen and Ada. Is it 18 count? 14 count Ada. So, I don't know what I'll use it for, but it was fun. Okay, more fabric. This is the Fortnite fabrics. It is 32 count, hand dyed even weave in fairy ring. I'm not sure if you can see this. Sorry for the crinkly fabric, or crinkles. But that was cool. Also got, let me just get the fabric out of the way. The last one is Picture This Plus Crystal Phoenix 16 count Ada. This is a really pretty sparkly red. So that was fun. Fabric. Alright, then patterns. Which one do you want to show?
This one.
So this one. This is one of my, I mean, it's not really a unicorn cart because I haven't been doing it long enough. So, but I am a lawyer, as I mentioned in the first video, and so I like things that have to do with law or the justice system, stuff like that. And this summer, or Christmas, I got a tattoo. You kind of see it. It's Lady Justice.
Yep.
My brother is a tattoo artist in Panama City, Florida, and he's amazing, and so he did it for me. My first tattoo at 42. Even though he's been doing it our whole lives, but I finally gave in and decided I wanted one. So anyway, so then I found this, and I know this is an out of print Mirabella, Lady of the, is it Lady Justice?
Yep.
And she is amazing.
Yes.
And I found her on an Etsy shop and was so happy to get her. So I will do her at some point. I'm not sure when. She's good. I'm gonna wait till at least I get Nora Corbett done. All right.
What's this?
Do this one.
I want to do this one.
Well, that's part of these.
Oh.
All right. This one is a just a chart that I found on an Etsy store, Homespun Elegance. It's called Delivering Wine Grapes. Oops, I don't forget. By Country Spirits Collection, Homespun Elegance, and it's just a cute little.
Yep.
It's a little sheep.
Yep, and a little bird.
Pulling a crate of grapes and wine and a bird. I mean,
you,
it's precious.
No, it says. Wait, what does it say?
I don't know. What does that say?
It
It says grapes on the lake.
I know that says grapes. Wise.
Wine.
Wait, no.
No, wine. It probably says wine.
Yeah, it says wine.
So that one actually might be a gift. I have someone who I think might really enjoy it. All right, so those actually tied at these. So I found.
Wait, all 3 of them?
Yeah. So.
Cute.
Stitched Modern Etsy shop has some amazing kits, and so you can buy Satsuma Street projects or any other projects, and they kit them up for you, which is really cool. And so I first got Libra, which I'm a Libra. Also scales of justice.
Libra?
You see a theme? Libra is based on when you were born. There's astrological signs. So
wait,
that's
what one am I?
well, I don't know, I'll have to look it up. So got Libra, and it came with a kit of the fabric and the dye.
No.
I also got Garden Party by Satsuma Street. It's just pretty. This is really more my style, kind of bright colors.
Yeah.
Makes it fun to stitch. And then I also did this from Tiny Modernist, Day of the Dead trio. Bright colors, super fun. And again, the fabric, I got the black, I'm sure it's Ada fabric from the Stitch Modern site, and I'll link them below. They're awesome. So that, did we get through all the whole?
Yep.
Okay, oh, the last thing, I needed some Q-snaps, some additional Q-snaps as I'm doing more and more projects to start. And Lindy Stitches had them in stock, and so I went on her Etsy shop and found them. And the last time I made a purchase from her, she stuck in one of these cute little stickers that you can put on the back of your project when it's finished. So I ended up buying 10 more because I think that's amazing, because I don't remember anything. As you can tell by my prior finish, I don't even remember when I finished that project, what it's called, what it's on. So this would be awesome. So I plan to put these on my finished projects. So Lindy Stitches, Stephanie from Lindy Stitches is amazing. She always draws such a cute little picture on all of her stuff. So I will link her below as well, but it's fun little stickers.
Oh.
Cool, huh?
What's this?
That's fabric. We already talked about all that. These are all regular. All right. So that is haul. And then, oh, a couple more. I have too much haul. I also bought, this is something a lot of Flosstubers are doing. I bought the Luminous Fiber Art Scattering Berries. This is a fundraiser for a family member of Misty Purcell, who is the designer. And if you go to her Etsy shop, which I will also link below, then the profits from this pattern is helping a family member that's fighting cancer. So it's a very good cause. I know, sad, huh?
Who is kid?
A family member of the designer. So she's selling this pattern to raise money. So anyway, recommend that one. I will link it below.
Yeah.
I signed up for another Sal.
So
This one I blame. I know. So this one I blame Michelle G from Bendy Stitchy, because she was talking about it, and so I went on the website. This is called Midnight Way from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It hasn't started yet, but it is coming, and so I ordered the Sal. It's going to be 4 parts. I think the first release is going to come out in August 17th this month. So I'm excited. I'm excited about
the
Sal.
little pumpkins remind me of like the song, the 7 Little Pumpkins.
Is that the one that they're sitting on a fence or something
on
that
the
fall
fence
off?
thing.
So then while I was on Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's website, of course, I found some more stuff that was amazing. So I found this, which is a Very Merry Christmas Town, which is just cute as can be. Again, my style, bright colors, fun stuff. And I think I got one more also from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is The Mysterious Halloween Town. So cute. So cute.
Wait, let me see that. That little fence is where the pumpkins sit.
There you go, the pumpkins sitting on
And
the
there
fence.
actually are sitting pumpkins there.
Yep. And then I think
Super cute.
hopefully the last of my haul is this one. I was looking for Longdog Sampler's Cardinal Points, and I found it. But I was actually looking on their website first and couldn't find it there. But I did find this one and felt like I had to have it. So I'm not starting another Longdog until pandemic is done. But someday. Bright colors. Super pretty. Alright, enough haul. Way too much haul. Oh, we didn't talk about our tragedy. It's a very sad story.
It's a very sad story.
Very sad story. So you met Scout. We don't need to go get Scout. You've already shown Scout. So the last time you heard from us, 1 week ago, was the last time that poor Yoda could see. After our video, Yoda was hanging out on the table. And Demon Dog Scout got a hold of him and took out his eyes. Ah! It's tragic. So, I don't know what to do. I'm not like really good at all these like animagure projects.
You can glue this one on that though.
So those eyes were like installed before you stuff and seal them up. And so I don't know how I could put buttons on them, but that's
just gonna look like a Coraline baby Yoda.
Creepy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do buttons. But if anybody else has an idea of how I can give
you could like glue on part of it with that eye. Then he'd have one eye.
I mean, I feel like glue looks messy. I don't know. Anyway, recommendations.
I know.
It's a tragedy. We almost cried. It was really sad.
No, I was really mad at Scout.
We were mad. Scout, he's not even a year and he still tears up so much stuff. So that was heartbreaking. So, all right, plans. So plans for the coming week.
Okay,
What are you going to work on?
What I'm going to work on is my sloth, probably.
Your sloth?
And if we have any thread, my elephant.
Your elephant. You got to find some thread.
And then my crochet. Probably.
Yep. I'm going to work on Pandemic, of course. And I'm going to start at least one. I'm going to try to get at least one Advent Animal done a week. I was hoping to get 2. That might be optimistic. But I'm going to try to do at least 1. So the next one up is Hetty Hedgehog. It's so cute. And if I'm really ambitious and get a lot done, then maybe Cashmere Camel, who is number 6. So there's those. I also am going to work on another Sal that I was enabled from Michelle and Indy Stitchy. The Woodland Creatures Sal from 4 Boys and a NL Girl. So that started yesterday as well. She has released the very first part, which is a big old question mark. It's blurred out, but we have words and berries. So I'm going to get started on that. She's going to release part of each pattern each week. So it's only a 6-week Sal. So I want to keep up on that one. So I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to work on Pandemic. I said that. I'm going to try to finish the Tiny Modernists part 1 so that I can have that caught up. And I'm sure I'll work on Eva, my Nora Corbett.
Finish that fast though.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on it.
Oh wait, we didn't talk about my stuff. Yeah.
What do you want to talk about, Sloth? Oh, I was going to ask her. That's true. So we were going to talk about Emily's first experience with counted cross stitch.
Yep.
So she had never done it before, and so this is the first project. So, what do you think was the hardest part?
The hardest part was probably when, well, you know, they're both really hard when I find the first stitch, like around there somewhere. Oh, and then when I switch arms to go like right there. That was really hard.
Starting it and tacking it down. So
yeah, because I have to count.
Counting to it.
Yeah, because it was really hard to figure out the exact little thing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like doing the counting?
Yeah. I think it's fun because, like, well, you can't really tell what it's gonna look like except for you do the picture. But like with an elephant, since it's stamped, you can pretty much tell what it's gonna look like.
So it's fun to see it kind of develop. Yeah. And the other fun thing she learned, so one lesson that we all learn as cross stitchers and frankly in life is that sometimes you make mistakes. Mm-hmm. And you have to decide how big the mistake is and if it's something you have to go back and fix.
Oh, yeah.
Or if it's something you can just kind of let it slide.
So see how this arm has the little, it's not straight. And this arm is straight on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be straight, so I did it like too many right there or something. And so I just
What did we decide?
We decided that since it's my first counter and part of my second, my first one of any cross stitch, it's okay, and we can just do the different color without right there.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in a place that it's not obvious, and so
no, you can't really tell.
We'll know, but nobody else will know. So y'all know. But
well, yeah.
Nobody looking at it will know. So.
Yeah. Plus, we're not that famous, so not that big.
We're definitely not famous. Nobody cares.
So nobody cares.
So it'll be fun.
It's not like I'm gonna sell it or anything.
No, it's just for us.
Yeah.
So if you're happy with it, that's what matters, right? Awesome. anything else you want to say about yourself?
I'd say that.
It's okay. It's fun?
No.
Oh, do you have something you want to say?
Tucking. It's really cool because you can see like its arms, and then it's almost its face. Yeah. But it's kind of hard because you have to count how far I go. Like here, this row, I go here, and then I go here, and I go down. It's so hard.
Do you think you'll get done with that color before next week?
Probably not done since it's the main color.
It is the main color.
So maybe like halfway done.
Yeah. And you can always take a break and do a different color and come back to it. There's no rules.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we learned in Flosstube. There's no cross-stitch police, so we do whatever we want.
Yeah.
All right, so
Let's see.
I did want to give a couple of shout-outs.
Yeah.
So first of all, we want to say thank you so much to XStitchMD, who gave us a shout-out today. I keep getting washed out by the light, but XStitchMD, who gave us a shout-out today on her video, which has sent some people over and so fun.
She was like one of your favorites?
She's definitely one of my favorites. She's so fun. And she was so sweet to Emily and commented on Emily's work. So thank you to her. Also, Kathleen from Situation Normal also shout us out on her video, which we shout her out. No, shout out. We're all besties now. It's awesome. So,
We're not besties.
No, we're not besties, but it was fun.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then I do want to name a couple. I mentioned Lindy Stitches, who I purchased some stickers from. She's a Flosstube as well, and a designer who's amazing. So I want to recommend her. I'll link her below. I also mentioned Michelle G of Indie Stitchy. I mentioned her last time, but again, I'm a big follower of hers. She does some great charity auctions, which I totally raked in some cool stuff this time. So I'm excited to get the product that she was giving away on her charity auction. And Rachel Ray is also another Flosstuber who I follow. She's amazing. She does a bunch of stuff, and she also is like really active with diamond painting, which was my prior passion than this, and so I love that. But she also does some really cool projects, so I love watching her. And then the last one I want to call out this week is Elizabeth Can Stitch, and she is a relatively new Flosstuber, way more experienced than us, but still new, and she does some really amazing cross-stitch work, but also is like a quilter sewing master. So I know how to run a sewing machine, and I'm gonna try to do a couple of little pillows and some smalls, but I think that's as good as it gets.
I made a few pillows with Grandma.
She's made a couple pillows,
and
so yeah.
I've made a little, it was a little kit, and me and Karen both made these little cat things with little baby kitties.
She did. It was like a little stuffed animal kitty.
And there's a little pouch to put the baby kitties.
Yeah.
And then I crocheted. I was gonna be a little placemat, but it turned into a hat, like a baby hat. So I just put it on the little kitten.
Yes.
Like it was even smaller for a newborn. So
she's a crafty girl. So anyway, I think that's good. So I can't tell how long. I think 33 minutes. So I think we're good. So we want to say thank you. And Floofy, his name's Scout, but we call him Floofy. Yeah. He's a Havanese, and almost a year-old Havanese. He got a big old shave job last time. He went to the groomer because
he used to be so shaggy.
He was shaggy. Then he went to Michigan and played on the farm and got a lot of mats in his fur. So we had to
show them a picture of how shaggy he was.
Maybe next time. So
I don't want to do this time.
So anyway, can we say
time?
thank you? You say thank you. And tell him to come back and see us again next week. She promises to work on her sloth.
Yeah.
And Cameron promises
at least
to work on her hedgehog.
Stitch.
You want to say bye? Come say bye.
Come say bye.
Come
say bye with the little fluffers.
Bye bye. Alright. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
You could show shaggy pictures of him at the end.
They want me to show some shaggy pictures. I'll see if I can find some to insert. But
yep, I can send you a few.
Okay. Alright.
We
gotta go.
Yeah,
right,
we have
bye.
a whole bunch.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.